Since the COVID pandemic, a lot of people have been working from home and doing online classes. It is our job to protect our kids from adult content and malware. In this video, I'm going to show you how to configure your computer, your tablet, and your other network devices, your entire network, to block adult content and some malware from entering your network. So we're going to start by using the free services at Cloudflare. That's the URL here, 1.1.1. So it's going to give you some DNS resolver services. And a DNS resolver is just a server that is designed to give DNS queries to browse and any application. So basically, you have your browser and you want to go to google.com or you want to go to apple.com, you want to go to microsoft.com. You're going to type in the name microsoft.com, apple.com. The domain name resolver now will send that information out to a domain name server, and that server will seek out that IP address, because each website on the web and everything in the network really goes by an IP address. So seek out the IP address for that actual website and then send that information back to you. That's it in a nutshell. So here on Cloudflare site, you're going to go to, I'm using a Windows computer, so if you have a Mac OS or you have a mobile device from Apple, you go to the App Store or the Mac OS. Most people don't have Linux right now. For the ones that have Linux, they would know what to do. And for the Android, you go to Google Play. So I'm going to use the Windows because right now I'm using a Windows computer. So I click on here. It's going to download it right here now. It's downloading it. And then I right click, because I'm using Google Chrome, so I can actually right click, select open, and I'm going to install the app right now. So I hit install, and then it's going to install. So that blank screen you see that came up just a second ago was just Windows asking me permission, but it's not going to show in the record because Windows asked my permission to allow this software to install. So after that installation, you just click finish, and then you will see it right here. So since you see right here, you just click on it once. You can read this information here, and then you go next. You have to accept this commitment to privacy. You have to accept it. It won't go anywhere if you don't accept it. So if I decline, that's it. It disappears. So I'm going to go back to it, right? And then say next, accept. And it says registering. So you just wait on that registration to go through. It says disconnected right here. You're going to reconnect. So after it's connected right here, you're going to select settings, which is this here, and you can quickly choose which of these servers to use. I'm going to explain this to you right now. So you can choose preferences. You can go up to connection and 1.1 for families. That's what you really want. So you have a choice to block malware or block malware and adult content. I would suggest you keep it on this setting, and you can close this window here. And then you're good to go right there. Just close your browser and then open your browser again. So browser is open again. If you try to view adult content in your browser, you should get an error, site cannot be reached. So right there, your browser has no access to adult content anymore. So if you want to turn it off, you come back here, choose a Cloudflare app right here. You will disconnect right there. Restart your browser. It's important that you restart your browser. Just close it, open it back, and then you can get back to those adult content. So that's how you do it in Windows. So on Android device, you're going to go to the Play Store, and you're going to type in the search 1.1.1.1 and do a search. And you should come up to the Cloudflare software. You're going to install it. So we just wait on the install to complete. Shouldn't take a long time, so just give it a few seconds and it should go in. Alright, it's installed. You hit open, and it will take you to this page here. You just click next at the bottom. You can read all of that up there and then go next. And again, our commitment to privacy, you have to accept this statement. So you accept. And on this page, all you have to do is just hit connect, install VPN at the bottom here. Okay, that. And that's all there is to it on an Android device. If you go and try the same demo I did on Windows, go into an adult site, you will see that it actually works. So that's how easy it is to do it on an Android device. And if you don't want it anymore, all you have to do is just go again, search for the program, just go search for it. Just type in 1.1.1 and just hold this down, hit uninstall. So when you tested it, if you feel like you don't want it on there anymore, you can actually uninstall it. So now back on the 1.1.1.1 website, that's the Cloudflare website. So for you to get information on how for manually configuring your router or your Windows computer or whatever device you want to do, on the 1.1.1.1 website, you're going to click on families on the right here. So click families. You're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom to right here. And what you want to do is go into your Windows computer, your Mac computer, whatever device you want to individually change it on, or your router. You're going to go in and change this information on your router and in the DNS section of the router. I'm going to show you in my router how you can make that change. So I've already logged into my router right here. So when I log in, I go to advanced. Most routers would have a basic, a quick setup, a basic, and probably advanced. Something similar to this. I went to my advanced because that's an advanced setting in your router. And then I choose internet, right? Because I want to change the primary and secondary DNS information. In my router, for me to make that change, I have to click on advanced here and then use the following DNS address. In Windows, it has the same thing. When you go to your network connection, use the following DNS, and all I have to do is add it right here, and I've already added here. So these IP addresses right here, I already added it to my, I just use the following DNS addresses, and then just type them in. 1.1.1.3, 1.0.0.3, which maps up to right here, because I would want to block malware and adult content together. So there, and then you just save it, restart your router after you do that for it to take effect. Okay, and that's how easy it is to do it on a router. All these routers, they have this information set up because you'll have your IP address, subnet mask, and then your primary and secondary DNS. You want to change your primary and secondary. You want to change both of them to make this work. And then any computer that, or any form of network device that connects to the internet through this device, when this is active, they will be blocked from adult content, and it will help with the malware blocking also. So this is how you do it on a network device, such as a router. All right. So if you like my content, please consider liking the videos, sharing, and subscribing to my channel.